Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the Vario recycled wax canvas strap. They offer these straps in 5 different colors. The price for these straps is $42. It comes in black, ocean blue, toffee brown, army green, and linen beige. I had a hard time picking which color to go with. I like them all. I would say probably, I couldn't pick a least favorite. Couldn't really pick a favorite, but I like the green strap. I had a 19 millimeter green strap for my Seiko SJE 193. Sold that watch. Don't have any other watches with 19 millimeters, so went with the green. I think it looks good. This on army green, as I mentioned, it is a wax canvas strap, so it will patina the longer you wear it. I don't really see any wear on this one yet. I did wear it for a week straight. Even slept with the watch on wrist a few nights as well to maybe get it broken a little bit more, but these straps don't need much breaking in. Very comfortable strap. I have not had any experience with a wax canvas product before this strap, so I enjoyed my time wearing it, and I will leave it on one of these watches here permanently. So I guess we're kind of doing a strap show, or the opposite of a strap show here. So more about the strap. It's made from high quality cotton sourced from clothing, so they do reuse the cotton, so that's the reason for the recycled name there. It's mixed with lensing vicose, which I guess is another name. Vicose is another name for rayon, or maybe rayon is another name for vicose, but it's basically a silk alternative. It's a semi-synthetic silk alternative, and it's finished with wax. You can kind of feel that wax a little bit on here. At least it doesn't, yeah, I think I can feel the wax. You don't feel it on the back, but you do feel it on the top side here. Very good looking straps. Again, very comfortable on wrist. They offer it in 20 millimeter width, which this one is. As you can see, it is quick release pin. I think pretty much everything has a quick release pin nowadays, but they do have it stamped with 20 on there as well. They offer it in 20 and 18 millimeter widths. That does taper from 20 down to 16. You can see it is reinforced here as well, where the holes are at. I'll get it on my wrist in just a moment so you can see where I'm at with my 6.5 inch wrist. So the long strap is 115 millimeters, and the short strap is 75 millimeters, and it's 4 millimeter thick. I did measure it in the calipers. I measured it, I think, at like 73 and 113. It's not so easy to measure this with the curve and stuff. And then I did measure the thickness. I measured it right around 3.8. So depending on how hard you push the calipers down, you could probably vary that a couple tenths of a millimeter. So which watch, well, you probably know, but which watch do you think I wore this strap on the most? Actually, I only wore it on one of these watches, so let me know in the comment section which watch you think I wore it on. We have the, I call it the Dress KX, forgot the model number. We have the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical. We have the Seiko Slim Turtle. I believe this is SPB 317. We have Seiko 5 Field. This is SBSA 113. We have the Seiko Willard. I believe this is the SPB 193, 153. I'll try to put it in the video description. This is the 117J Seiko Alpinist. I believe it's SPB as well. I probably haven't done the unboxing videos on these. I bought, I bought this one new. The rest of them I think I bought used. Looks like we have a little ding on this guy here, so I'll have to clean it up before I sell it, or maybe I'll keep it. But let's get the strap on each of these watches. Let me know your choice. Which watch head would you keep it on? I'll pause the video for the rest of these with the installation here. You don't need to see me put it on each of these watches, but we'll do the first one here on the Alpinist. Alright, there we go. Nice close fit to the watch head there. The good looking watch is, it's a mountaineering watch, but I guess I would consider it a field watch. It's a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker than a field watch, but we do have 200 meters of water resistance on this one. All right, let's get it on wrist. Let's see where I'm at on this one. So yeah, that's a good fit. I'm on the fourth, off the camera, I'm on the fourth tightest position, and we have 4 left over. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, so I would say it could probably go down to, actually let's just measure it. So I would say it could go up to 7.5, and then probably down to 5.5, so maybe even more than 7.5. Yeah, maybe 7 3/4. And it depends on the watch head you put it on as well. You can change a little bit. This one has, all the Seikos actually have a little bit shorter of a lug, and this one has a bit longer of a lug. So with the longer lugs, you could perhaps get it on a larger wrist. So there we go, Seiko Alpinist. That date window is a little funky, I guess. Alright, let's get it on the next one. So I thought this one would be a neat combination because this does have a green bezel and a green dial. Hopefully you can see that on your screen there. I think it looks good with this green strap. It, I mean, probably not the exact same shade, but this does have some variation in the coloring based on the wear anyway, so I think that's a cool looking combination. But again, I am curious your thoughts. So we're getting close to a date change here. Let's move that handset. There we go. Yeah, screw down crown. I have not worn this watch that much. I just unboxed it pretty recently. Not sure when I'll release the video, but let's get it on wrist. It is a dive watch. I guess this probably isn't really a dive strap, but I don't see any issues with it getting wet. It's not leather, so it should be fine getting wet. Yeah, I'm on that 4th position with this one as well. It's kind of an interesting watch. It's a little bit bulky looking watch with the large shoulders here. It's kind of a cushion type case, and then you have this extended crown guard. But neat looking watch. 20mm width on this wide case. It probably should be 22mm lugs on this thing, but it's not the style, so there we go. On to the next one. So this doesn't look as bad as I thought it would have. This does have a blue dial. They offer these watches in different dial colors, obviously, but I really like this blue dial. With that blue and green, it doesn't look bad. I didn't think it would look all that good with the, you know, blue and green, but yeah, it's not bad. But this is a cool field watch, similar to that Hamilton Khaki Field. Still on that 4th hole position there. I think this looks good. It's a nice small watch. It's not super small, but it's smaller. I think it's a good looking combination there. It'd look better with a black dial or a white dial, I think, but not too bad with that blue. They get in the sunlight there. Quite a bit of crystal distortion on this as well, so you don't really get a clear view of that dial, but it's a very cool sunburst blue dial. So there's a look at that one. SBSA113. I bought this from Japan, so it does have that kanji date there, which I think is a cool feature. And it is a black date wheel, so looks good with the dark blue dial. Got ahead of myself. I put this on wrist, had to take it back off. But Seiko Slim Turtle, pretty sure it's SPB317. I prefer this over the Willard. Let's see where I put it, right here. This is a cool looking watch, just perhaps a little big for me. But anyway, we're here. I like that color. Anyway, we're here for the strap, not for the watches. I think this is a good looking combination as well. So yeah, this is a Seiko heavy video. Actually, I have 5 Seikos here at one time. I like this watch. It's nice and thin. It's a good looking watch. It does have the aluminum bezel insert, but we do get a sapphire crystal. A little bit of a dome. I prefer flat crystals, but not too much of a dome. Kind of funny that minute hand is almost completely covering the date window. I like this a lot more without a date. But anyway, let me know what you think of this strap on this dive watch here. Alright, I already put it on wrist, so let's just keep it on wrist. This one I can get it onto the third position. So the only non-seiko here, and then also the only white dial. But really like this combination here with the Vario strap on the Hamilton khaki field mechanical. Let's get it off wrist. I'll show it to you off wrist. So this does have the longer lugs, so you do see a larger gap between the case and the top of the strap. I really don't care for that look, but I guess it doesn't bother me too much. It kind of does, but I don't notice it as much on wrist, so not as big of a deal. Alright, let's get on the last watch here. You know, I like this combination as well. Seiko Dress KX. I think you can find them used for under $200, maybe even $150. I haven't really looked in a while. I have a couple of these I actually need to sell. I'll probably keep this one just for strap shows and stuff, but I think these are good value watches. It does have the Hardlex crystal, but anyway, let me know what you think of this combination. You can dress these up or down with the, if a canvas strap is a dress strap or not. Probably more of a casual type strap, but nice looking strap here. Oh yeah, we do have a milled buckle and I believe a stamp tang. Look at that in just a moment. But in conclusion, I think it's a good looking, comfortable strap. If you're in the market for a wax canvas strap, you should check one of these out. Check out their website. I'll leave a link in the description. I really couldn't decide. Well, I mean, I picked this one, but I like the blue. I like the toffee brown. I like the linen beige. I guess the black would have been my last choice since I already have black rubber leather straps. But man, that blue, the toffee brown, the beige, and the green here, all very nice looking straps. All right, let's look at this buckle. Yeah, so we do have a milled buckle and a milled tang, and then you can change that out if you want to. All right, that will conclude this video. As always, thank you for your time, and thank you for watching.